Mr. Ibarra, just step up here and just speak clearly right into that microphone for the judge.
Mr. Ibarra, you were arrested on 3 charges. One for failed ID as a fugitive, intentionally giving false information. One for theft of property, uh, greater than $100 with previous conviction, and a warrant out of Hutchinson County for bond surrender, possession of a controlled substance, a program 1B drug, greater than 1 gram, less than 4 grams. Can you afford an attorney to represent you for this?
No, sir.
Do you want one appointed,
Yes, sir.
counselor?
How long have you lived in Amarillo, Mr. Ibarra?
I haven't visited. I'm just visiting.
You're just visiting. And if you were to get a bond here, you would be able to make all of the hearings that
Yes,
the
sir.
judge called you to?
Yes, sir.
Do you have people to help you? You have a car, you have things
Yes,
that you
sir.
could get to the hearing for?
Yes, sir.
How much money do you have to put towards a bond today?
At least 1,000.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. No other questions? Ask for a fair and reasonable bond.
Thank you. On the fail to ID, I'll set his bond at 1,500. Conditions are K. On theft, I'll set his bond at 1,000. Conditions are K. While you're out on bond, you cannot commit any other violations against the state of Texas, any other state or the United States. On the warrant out of Hutchinson County, the judge there set your bond at $20,000. So that's your bond on that. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Have a seat, Mr. Nursery.
Just please talk right into that microphone right there.
Okay.
Nice and loud.
Ms. Gardner, you were arrested on a warrant for failed to identify as a fugitive, intentionally giving false information. Can you afford to hire an attorney to represent you?
No, sir.
Do you want one appointed to you?
Yes.
Okay, counselor.
Miss Gardner, how long have you lived in Amarillo?
My whole life for 26 years.
Your whole life for 26 years. Do you have any children?
One.
You have one child. How
Yeah.
old is your kid?
He's 4.
He's 4 years old.
Uh-huh.
And are you his primary caregiver?
Yes.
And is he starting school pretty soon? What's the deal with what's going on?
He's already started school. He was supposed to start back yesterday. He goes to opportunity school, but he didn't get to start back yesterday because I'm here. So
So you're primarily responsible
from getting him to school, yeah.
opportunity school. Your Honor, I would just ask here for a personal bond. She's needs to get back to her kid here, just to take him to school and handle all of that. I think that you do promise, Judge, you will show up for any hearings or anything like that.
Yeah, I promise. What? Never
I
again.
wonder why we didn't do you yesterday.
That's what I was saying.
Well, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to set your bond. Are you on probation right now for anything?
No, sir.
Are you out on bond for anything else?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $1,000. I will
Yes,
make
sir.
a personal bond. Okay. So as soon as, if you don't have any other charges, as soon as we're through here and the sheriff's office can get to you, you'll be bonded out. Okay.
Oh, yes, sir.
You're not going to have a bondsman calling you or looking after you. So they'll give you a sheet with a phone number on it. Just keep up with your court dates, okay?
Okay.
Because if you don't do that, they're going to surrender it and you'll be back in jail. So
I don't need a bondsman?
You don't need a bond.
No, you're getting a personal bond. It's just if you don't show up, they're going to revoke this and then you'll owe the $1,000, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so check
Go
on
to your
that.
court dates, don't get in
Yes.
trouble.
All right.
So what are my next steps? I'm a little confused.
They'll discuss it, give you some information on that.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
so now you can pop back in there. Thank you.
Thank you. Timothy Reece. Mr. Reece, you were arrested on a warrant for bond surrender, probation violation, DWI of the blood alcohol content equal to or greater than 0.15. Do you already have an attorney on this, or what's your status?
I don't know.
Okay,
These guys were gonna set me up today.
okay, so you want a court-appointed attorney? Okay,
Yes,
Counselor?
John.
How long have you lived here?
About 7 years.
7 years. Do you have any family here at all?
Just my son, but we already talked.
Okay, and you're definitely able to make any of the hearings that judge puts up for you?
Yeah,
Okay, and how much money would you be able to put towards the bond today?
500.
500? Okay, we would just ask for a fair and reasonable bond here.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna set his bond at $2,500. Conditions are E, K, and O. While you're out on bond, you cannot consume any alcohol. You cannot violate any other statutes against the state of Texas, any other state or the United States. And you must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drug, narcotic, marijuana, or alcohol without the consent of a physician. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. No more trouble then, and that will be about 250 with the bond company. You can head back in there. Thank you.
Thanks.
Mr. Landers here is in a wheelchair.
That's fine.
And
Yeah.
okay, cool.
All right, Mr. Landers, you were arrested on a charge of violating a bond or protective order. Can you afford an attorney to represent you for this?
I just started working Monday.
Okay, you want a court-appointed attorney?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Counselor?
Where did you start working on Monday? You think that'll be a good job for you? You'll be able to make a bit of money and sort of get your life back in order?
Yeah, that was the plan, but
And you've lived here a long time, right?
7 years.
7 years, and you promised the judge any sort of court dates, anything like that, you will definitely show up for them.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Judge, I think there's no flight risk here. I'll just ask for a fair and reasonable bond.
Can I get a PR?
We'll see.
All right.
Are you out on bond or anything else for right now?
Yes, sir. For this protective order.
Okay. How long ago were you arrested on this protective?
June 3rd, sir.
3rd? Okay.
I literally have 3 weeks left on it.
I'll set your bond at $3,500. Conditions are K and F. While you're out on bond, you cannot commit any other violations against the state of Texas, any other state of the United States. Can't have any contact with the victim. Just remember the protective order is still in effect. So you still have to go by all the regulations of it. So, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Landers. No more trouble. That'll be about 350 with the bonds.
I'm not getting out. So
Spanish or English?
All right,
You're all right?
Jaime Ortiz.
Okay. Just speak nice and loudly into that microphone there.
Okay,
Okay, Mr. Ortiz, you were arrested on a warrant for probation violation, criminal mischief equal to or greater than $100, less than $750. Can you afford an attorney to represent you for this?
I can just barely hear you, sir. I'm hard of hearing.
Okay,
I'll
can you
stay.
afford your own attorney, or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
Can you afford an attorney or do you need one appointed?
Like what?
Do you need an attorney appointed or can you afford one?
I can afford one.
You can afford one?
Yes, sir.
So you do not want a court-appointed attorney?
So I do not what?
You do not want a court-appointed attorney?
Uh,
Or would you like one for now?
for now, yes.
For
Yes,
now,
that
yes.
would be fine.
Okay, Counselor?
Have you lived here in Amarillo? For a long
What?
How long have you lived in Amarillo?
I lived in Amarillo about 23, 24 years.
23, 24 years, family here,
Yes.
family's here, and I have nothing really else to add here. He's not a flight risk at all, just would ask for fair and reasonable bonds.
Okay, thank you. Are you on bond currently out of Randall County?
Am I what?
Are you on bond out of Randall County right now?
Uh. Involved?
No, do you have a bond already in Randall
Yes,
County?
I have a bond.
Okay, for what?
I was at Randall County. And
For what?
What was it for?
it was for a warrant for not paying on the court costs.
Okay,
I didn't get a ticket or nothing, a citation
Yeah.
of any kind.
I'm gonna set his bond at $1,000. I'll make it a personal bond. If you want to explain all that to him, conditions are K.
Okay.
Since he can't hear me very well, if you want to explain that to him, then we'll go from there.
Yeah, it's just a personal bond. You will not actually have to put up money, but you need to just follow these instructions right here.
Call one
Call the
time.
court one time per week. You're gonna get court dates. Make sure to show up to those court dates.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that's it.
Is that all I need?
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Speak right clearly into that microphone. Right there.
Mr. Bautista, you were arrested on a warrant out, or you got an additional charge on a warrant out of Randall County. Assault, commit bodily injury, family violence. Can you afford an attorney to represent you for this?
No, sir.
You want one appointed to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, counselor.
How old are you, Mr. Bautista?
22.
22. How long have you been in Amarillo?
About 3 years
3 years. Where'd you come from?
from Kansas.
From Kansas, and you work here?
I did, yeah.
Okay, and you're looking for another job?
Yes.
Okay, can you have any family, siblings, anything here, or you just here by yourself?
No, I have family, yeah.
You have family here? What family?
I have my mom and my siblings, some uncles.
Okay, all right, and you promise the judge you'll be able to make any of these court dates that he gives you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have nothing else to add. Your
All
Honor.
right, thank you. Okay, the judge in Randall County set your bond at $5,000. We're gonna set the conditions of F, H, and K. While you're out on bond, you cannot have any contact, direct or indirect, with the victim of this charge. Can't go within 200 yards of their residence or place of employment. And you cannot commit any other violations against the state of Texas, any other state, or the United States. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Good.
I'm here for, I said,
Oh, yeah, there's nothing that we can do about that on this.
was this,
Yeah, this is a Randall County issue anyway, so it's kind of out of our jurisdiction. They'll be dealing with that. You'll hear more on that. But thank you. Clearly into the microphone.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Sain, you were arrested on a warrant out of Brown County. Probation violation, tampering with or fabricating physical evidence.
Yes, sir.
Can you afford an attorney, or do you already have an attorney on this?
I currently have an attorney. Yes, sir.
So you don't need a court-appointed attorney or anything?
No, sir.
Okay. The judge there has denied your bond, so you'll be taken back to Brown County on this. All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nelms, right there into the microphone to address the judge.
Okay, Ms. Nelms, you were arrested on a warrant out of Hutchinson County for bond surrender for criminal trespass. Do you already have an attorney on this? What's your
No,
status?
sir.
Can you afford to hire your own, or do you need a court appointed?
I need a court appointed.
Okay, that appointment will happen in Hutchinson County, okay?
Mhm.
Okay, the judge there sets your bond at $3,000. So if you can't bond out, you'll be taken back to Hutchinson County, all right?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Martinez, nice and clearly into that microphone right there.
Mr. Martinez, you were arrested on 2 charges. one for aggravated assault of a date, family, or household member with a weapon, serious bodily injury. And the other on a charge of assault of a family or household member, impeding breath or circulation. Can you afford an attorney to represent you for this?
No, sir.
Do you want one appointed to you,
Yes, sir.
counselor?
How long have you lived here, Mr. Martinez, in Amarillo?
I'm actually visiting. I'm living in Clovis.
You live in Clovis, and what are you doing here in Amarillo, visiting who?
Well, I was dropping off a card to my ex.
Okay, and you're able to make these hearings here if you get out on bond?
Yes, sir.
Nothing else to add, Your Honor, just a fair and reasonable bond.
Thank you. Excuse me. I'm gonna set his bond at 15,000 for each charge. Conditions are F, G, H, K, and O. While you're out on bond, there's been a magistrate's order for protection issued between now and the 13th of October, 2025. You can have no contact, direct or indirect, with, cannot go within 200 yards of her residence or place of employment. This order will be sent to you here in just a few minutes. You need to read it in its entirety and then sign it. Also, you cannot commit any other violations against the state of Texas, any other state or the United States, and you must abstain from the possession or use of any illegal, dangerous drug, narcotic, marijuana, or alcohol without the consent of a physician. Thank you.
Thank you. Right back that way. Right clearly into that microphone when the judge asks the questions.
Mr. Riggs, you were arrested on a charge of aggravated robbery. Can you afford an attorney to represent you for this?
I would have to talk to my guardian, sir.
Okay, so do you want a court-appointed attorney?
Like one temporarily appointed for you? Yeah.
Okay, counselor?
Mr. Riggs, how long have you lived in Amarillo?
My whole life.
Your whole life, and you have your whole family's here? Your
Yes.
parents, your siblings, everyone?
Yes, sir.
And they will help you, and also you promise to make any sort of hearing that you go to, that the judge asks you to go to. You can do that? You can make all of those? You go to high school here?
Premier High School.
You go to Premier High School here? Okay, Judge, we would just ask for a fair and reasonable bond in this case. Mr. Riggs here is no flight risk.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna set his bond at $20,000. Conditions are F, H, K, and O. While he's out on bond, he can have no contact, direct or indirect, with the victim of this. He cannot go within 200 yards of her residence or place of employment. Cannot commit any other violations against the state of Texas, any other state of the United States. And he must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drug, narcotic, marijuana, or alcohol without the consent of a physician. Thank you.
Question?
Could you repeat the first part you said, Your Honor? I couldn't hear you.
You can't have any contact, direct or indirect, with the victim of this charge. Can't go within 200 yards of her residence or place of employment, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Just right into that microphone and judge asks you questions.
Mr. Harvey?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you were arrested on a charge of aggravated robbery. Can you afford an attorney to represent you for this?
No, sir.
Do you want one appointed to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, counselor?
How long have you lived here in Amarillo, Mr. Harvey?
About 4 years.
4 years. You got family here?
Yeah.
What family do you have
My
here?
dad and his side of the family.
Your dad and his side of the family?
Yeah.
Would you promise to make any of the court hearings that judge asks you to go to and either independently or with the help of your family
Yes.
would make that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Judge, I don't think that Mr. Harvey here is any sort of flight risk or anything like that, and I would just ask for a very reasonable bond.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna set his bond, excuse me, at $20,000. Conditions are F, H, K, and O. While you're out on bond, you cannot have any contact, direct or indirect, with the victim of this. You can't go within 200 yards of their residence or place of employment. You cannot violate any other statutes against the state of Texas, any other state of the United States. And you must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drug, narcotic, marijuana, or alcohol without the consent of a physician. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll do about 2,000 at the bond over. It's nice and loudly into that microphone.
Ms. Tovar, you were arrested on a charge of aggravated robbery. Can you afford an attorney to represent you for this?
No, sir.
Okay, you can just stand up. I can hear you. You're fine.
Yes, sir.
Do you want a court-appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
Okay, counselor.
How long have you lived here in Amarillo, Ms. Tovar?
My whole life for 20 years.
Your whole life for 20 years, you have family here?
Yes, sir.
What family do you have here?
All my family.
And you live with them?
Yeah.
You live with your family as well? They'll be able to help you get to these court hearings, anything like that?
Yes, sir.
And you work at all?
No, sir.
And you're looking for a job?
Yeah, but it's gonna be hard now.
I understand that, I understand that. Your Honor, I don't think that Ms. Tovar is any sort of flight risk, and I would ask for a lower bond here.
Please, a PR bond if that's okay.
No, this charge won't allow a PR bond. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Bond at 15,000. Conditions are F, H, K, and O. While you're out on bond, you cannot have any contact, direct or indirect, with the victim of this. You cannot go within 200 yards of their residence or place of employment. You cannot commit any other violations against the state of Texas, any other state or the United States.
Yes, sir.
You must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drug, narcotic, marijuana, or alcohol
Yes, sir.
without the consent of a physician.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wally?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you could, please.
Ms. Wally, you were arrested on a charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
I did not swing on him though.
Can you afford an attorney
There's
to
no evidence here,
represent
it's
you?
just a bond hearing. So we'll get into that at another time.
Can you afford an attorney to represent you for this?
No.
Do you want one appointed to you?
What's that mean?
Court appointment will get free attorney.
Yeah.
You want one of those appointed? You can always change your mind later, but for now, yes.
Okay, counselor.
Ms. Swalley, how long have you lived in Amarillo?
For like 2 years.
Years, and you have family here, or did you just?
I don't have no family here. I was brought down here by people. They said they were gonna take me back to my family. They never did.
Okay, and you promise the judge that anything that happens, you'll be able to make any of these hearings, any of the court
Yes.
dates that you have to do?
Yes.
How much money do you have to put towards the bond today?
I actually have like no money. If I call my friend, he might have some money to put up for me.
You might have, okay. Your Honor, I think.
Can I get a PR bond?
I don't think that will be able to happen here, but Your Honor, I would ask for a 1622 here as well, but nothing else on our end.
Okay.
What's a 1622?
It's just kind of an assessment to kind of see whether or not you, it's like a mental health assessment, just to see what side of the court system you should go through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what she's going to?
No, she's not doing that.
Okay. Bond at $10,000.
Yes.
Conditions
Yay.
are F, H, K, O, and Q.
How much is that then?
It'll be about 1,000. All of,
For me to pay for me to get.
for you to bond out with the bondsman. Yeah. Let the judge finish.
While you're out on bond, you cannot have any contact, direct or indirect, with the
Yeah, okay.
victim of this. You cannot go within 200 yards of their residence or place of employment. And you must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drug, narcotic, marijuana, or alcohol without the consent of a physician. You cannot violate any other statutes against the state of Texas, any other state or the United States. And within 30 days of your release on bond, you must present yourself to Texas Panhandle Centers for a 1622 exam. Thank you.
Make sure to follow those conditions and we'll go and speak nice and loudly, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Goins, you were arrested on a warrant for probation violation for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Can you afford an attorney to represent you for this?
Yes, sir. I should already have an attorney,
Okay.
Santiago Balderma.
Okay, you want to continue with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. At this time, bond is denied. You'll be taken before the judge that revoked your probation, and he will set your bond, okay?
Do you know when that when that could be?
Whenever your attorney can get it set up and the sheriff's office can get you in contact with him, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Speak nice and loudly if you can.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mosby, you were arrested on a warrant with 4 counts of indecency with a child with sexual contact. Can you afford an attorney to represent you for this?
No, sir.
Do you want one appointed to you,
Yes, sir.
counselor?
How long have you lived in Amarillo?
Since 2000.
Since 2012, so about 13 years. You have family here?
Only family I have is the one to put this on.
Okay. You're able to make any of the court hearings judge asked you to go to?
Yes, I am.
And you promise that you'll go?
Yes, sir.
Definitely, you will go. Okay. I would just ask for a fair and reasonable bond here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Please bond at 5,000 for each count. Conditions for each one is A, B, I, J, K, L, and O. So, Mr. Mosby, while you're out on bond, you cannot have any direct contact with the victim.
Well, not having, but I've been stopped.
You may not go near their residence, school, or other location frequented by the victim. Within 72 hours of release on bond, you're ordered to wear or carry a GPS device and pay for its costs. You must remain at your home between the hours of 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. If you work during those hours, you must be either at your place of employment or at home. Can have no contact with any child under the age of 17. Cannot violate any other statutes against the state of Texas, any other state or the United States. And you must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drug, narcotic, marijuana, or alcohol without the consent of a physician. Thank you.
20,000 with the phone company, it'd be about 2,000. Thank you.
And also, he can have no all right. Thank you.
Yeah, you'll talk to your lawyer. You'll get an appointed lawyer. Yeah. There's no details we can go into here. Your attorney will
Thanks.
talk to you. Speak nice and loudly.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ramos, you had a charge changed,
Yes, sir.
a warrant for assault with intentional or reckless breath circulation of a family member. Do you already have a court-appointed attorney or hired your own attorney, or what's your status?
I have Grant Huckleberry.
Did you hire him or was he
It
appointed?
was court appointed, sir.
Okay, do you want to continue with him?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Counselor.
How long have you lived in Amarillo,
All my life,
Mr.
sir.
Ramos? All your life? And you have your family here,
Yes, sir.
and you definitely will be able to make any of the hearings that judge asks you to go to.
Yes, sir.
You promise you'll make them, you won't miss them.
Yes, sir.
And how much money do you have to put towards bond today?
First towards the bond, maybe about a couple hundred, you know.
Couple $100?
I mean, I tried to get the bond with pretty last time.
Your Honor, we would just ask for a slightly lower bond here in this case.
All right, I'm gonna set his bond at 15,000.
That's
Conditions are F, G, H, K, and O. While he's out on bond, he already has an active emergency protective order dated back to July the 3rd, so he's still under that order. They have no contact, direct or indirect, with the victim. Can't go within 200 yards of her residence or her place of employment. Cannot violate any other statutes against the state of Texas, any other state of the United States, and must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drug, narcotic, marijuana, or alcohol without the consent of a physician. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we brought it down 5,000 from what it was, but it'll be about 1,500 to bond out. Don't violate your protective order, no more trouble, and try to get your attorney to handle it. Thank you. Martinez, nice and loud.
Mr.
Afternoon, Your
Martinez,
Honor.
I'm doing good, and you?
Actually, this charge was from the last week when I seen you last weekend on Sunday. And I talked to you about it and you said it was dismissed. There was no probable cause for it. And then the day after I released on Wednesday, they issued another warrant for it, and I got pulled over for a traffic violation, and well, they brought me in here.
Yeah, and remember when I told you when you was dismissed that if they made their probable cause, they could get a warrant, so.
Yeah, I figured it. I was hoping they weren't gonna do that, and
Yeah, I get it.
but I still got the same job, still got the same house, everything's still consistent. I went back to work and I was on lunch break actually when they pulled me over, so.
Okay. So you were arrested on a warrant, just for the recording, for evading arrest or detention with previous conviction.
Yes, sir.
Can you afford an attorney to hire one, or do you need
We're actually looking for an attorney right now as we're going through, because I got them other warrants that I bonded on, and I'm working on a lawyer for all of them actually. One that's going to work with me on my price and payments, because I still got to pay on my bonds and stuff when I get out.
Okay, so you don't need a court appointed, is what you're saying?
You want one temporarily?
If I could get a temporary one and then switch it up later on when I get me an actual one I can pay for, that'd be nice.
Okay,
Because I am low on the money right now, and I'm only working part-time, making like 250 to 300 a week if I'm lucky.
where you working at, Great Armadillo?
Yes, sir. That's the part-time. My full-time is them in building products. I was building a new hospital right there on Sam's and Sonsi.
Sure, okay. Counselor?
You definitely promised Judge you'll be able to make
Oh, yes.
everything, and if you were stuck here, you couldn't afford the bond, how would that impact your job?
Oh, I'd lose my job, I'd lose my car, I'd lose my house because my wife wouldn't be able to keep up with the full payment of it, so she'd have to move in with her mom to help afford her own stuff, and yeah, and then I'd have to find a place for the cows and the pigs out on the ranch too, because I'm not gonna be able to pay for that lot no more either, so.
So
I
do you have
lose
any
those.
kids you're supporting as well?
Yeah, I have my daughter, London Martinez. She takes 196 a month for child support, and she lives in Dallas. And then I get visitation. Well, I don't get no visitation right now.
Okay, Judge, I think here we would say there's really no flight risk, and I think there's a lot of potential downfall if he can't make his job. So I would just ask for quite a bit lower bond than the 5,000 here.
Okay, what were the other charges you were arrested on?
There was aggravated sexual assault on 2 of those, 3 of those, and then prohibited conduct with the minor on another one.
Okay,
And you had set my bond at 40,000 for those. And
Okay.
even now, I owe the bondsman 2,000 when I get out. Other words, if I don't pay the 2,000 in 2 weeks, then that's another bond revocation, and I'll have 4 more warrants to deal with on top of these.
okay. Well, I'm gonna set your bond at 2,500.
Alrighty.
Conditions are K and O. While you're out on bond, you cannot commit any other violations against the state of Texas, any other state of the United States. And you must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drug, narcotic, marijuana, or alcohol without the consent of a physician. All right,
Yes, sir.
thank you.
Thank you, Judge Jackson.
Everybody.
Yes, sir.
All right,
That's it.
see y'all next time.